welcome back to my channel. This is your first time here. Thank you for clicking this video, and I hope you'll think about subscribing before you go. So today's video is for mature adults only. So if you are not a mature adult, I suggest you click away from this video right now. If you are and you're interested about an adult only 50 Shades of Grey type cruise, stay tuned, let's talk about it. Alright, so the Temptation Caribbean Cruise Line, which I believe is based in Mexico, they're doing this adult only cruise. It's topless, it's option, and it's going to be on February 13th 2020. What's going to happen is they're going to have all these theme nights and fantasy parties. They even have a Christian Grey type red room on board. Like, saucy, okay? So we're going to talk about some of these things that they're going to have on here. First of all, it's for adults only, so you have to be 21 or over to go on the cruise. And it's going to be a 5-night cruise, and it's going to leave from Tampa, and it's going to Cozumel, Mexico, and Grand Cayman. But during the actual sailing, whether you're single or if you're in a couple, you can do things such as they have dance nights, they have a nightclub, they have comedy performances, things like that. But where it gets a little tricky is that they have a red room. It's called the Naughty by Nature Red Room, and it's sort of like, it says, a signature playground exclusively for couples, where they offer stimulating tantric workshops led by top sexologists. And then at night they have ultimate fantasy space for couples looking to expand, experiment, and enhance their sexual freedom in a surreal atmosphere. Yeah, that's really what they're offering. So they're also going to have theme parties. They're going to have something similar to like whatever this company does at their resort, because they also have a resort in Cancun, the Temptation Resort. So they're going to have things like 80s parties, some kind of onesie event, sleepover party, and then a back to school sexy nerds and mean girls party. So I guess that means you dress up like either as a nerd or the sexy mean girl, which could be fun. And they're going to have 2 pools, 3 whirlpools, and the swimsuit top is optional. So if you don't have to wear a top if you don't want to. And then they have bars, they have a fitness club, a casino, a spa. They have all the regular cruise amenities that you can find on a regular cruise. So yeah, that's something that you could think about doing. Now, let's talk about the price, because the staterooms start at $711 per person based on double occupancy. Which I guess for a 5-day cruise might be a little expensive, but then again, not really, because depending on where you're going, which ship you're on, and the type of cabin you get, a regular cruise is running you about that price. And then they have like a deluxe beverage package as well that you can get, is included. So I guess that could be a perk, that you get the beverage package with that price. And it says that you can visit temptationexperience.com. This was interesting to me because I'm far from a prude, okay? I mean, shout out to passion parties. I sold dildos for 6 years. But I don't think this would be the kind of cruise that I would want to go on. Just because... Did you hear the damn from my husband over here? Like, I'm more of a one-on-one type of fun girl. Now, I think, you know what, and my problem would be, I have a watch problem. So my whole time I'd be like, what are they doing? With, like, I would want to go to do the stuff, like the workshops and stuff like that, just to hear and have that experience of, wow, this is something that I did. But if it was like time to participate, and something crazy, I'd be like, no, we're not doing that. Not at all. We are not participating in that over there. But I think the concept of it is funny because there's so many people out there that are voyeuristic, that are, you know, into multiple pleasures of things. I'm trying to say this as nicely as possible. People are into the S&M. People are into the group thing, or, you know, into watching and seeing and stuff like that. So I can see how a cruise like this is intriguing for some. And I must admit, when I saw the article, people online, I'm like, oh, okay, let me click on this and scroll. And I actually have looked at the website as well. Just because you can't help but not go look now, right? Because I know you're going to go look. But in reality, it's not something that I would actively be like, oh, I want to go on this cruise. Just because I'm not trying to get caught out there like that, okay? Just too much for me right now to handle. But, you know, if that is something that you're into, it seems very interesting. Especially, like, the themed parties and the red room and everything. Like, can you just imagine? And see, and then that's where, like, the panic in me comes in. Like, okay, who goes and clean this room? Do we have to bring our own props? If they're your props, how often do you clean the props? What are you using to clean the props? Or is it just a room to look around in? You know, that type of thing. It's a lot of questions that go into what's going to happen. And it's not a totally nude cruise, because that in itself, oh my God, I'm not going to sit nowhere on a nude cruise. But, you know, the topless thing, that doesn't bother me at all. It's like, whatever. But definitely, if we're participating, or if you have the option of participating in different group activities, who controls what? You know what I mean? Like, I would really have to know how it all goes down. I have a lot of questions, and I would have to, like, they would have to have a whole pre-cruise workshop on how the cruise is going to work. And then it's like everybody on board watching each other. Then you gotta wonder, you know, every time somebody say hi, like, why are you saying hi? What you want? Like, what you want? So yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I think it's just a lot of pressure to go on this adult-only 50 Shades of Grey cruise. Like, do your 50 Shades of Grey and your dirt at home, where it's safe. You don't know these people. You don't know what kind of cooties and diseases they got. And now we all on this cruise ship at the buffet, looking at each other like, I know where your mouth was last night. Now you want me to pass you some bacon? No, I can't. That's too much. I can't focus. Just dirty. Oh, like, that's funny. But yeah, somebody go on this cruise and come back and tell me all about it, because I am curious, but I don't want to be there to see it. Oh my God, this is too funny. Alright, so before I completely get off topic, go check out temptationcruiseline.com and see if it's something that you're interested in. You know, if you're single, you might go and you might find the love of your life, because y'all both got the same freaky nature. You just never know what might happen on this type of cruise, you know? It's crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Stay safe.